Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Shaun, and today in Shaun Reviews Today we are gonna be reviewing the iPhone 12 Pro Max with its features and tips and tricks, and also reviewing the iOS 14.5 which Apple just released a week ago. So let's get into the video and we'll see you guys in the video. And guys, if you want to join the Shaun Reviews family, you can comment down below and subscribe, and also give us a like to this video to join. And let's get on to the video. So guys, we are in the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Hope you guys can see that. So now we are gonna screen record, and I'm gonna place it on my side here on the screen so you guys can see what we are gonna be doing. So let us go into the video. We are in the home page. So the first thing we're going to do is talk about the widgets. So when we press our home screen for some time, we are going to enter the toggle mode where you'll see applications checking a lot. So there'll be a plus button at the top left corner. So that's where we can add our widgets. So as you guys can see, we have many options of widgets here. There's reminders, screen time, shortcuts, and other features. And you can also search whatever widgets you want, and you can add app widgets. Another feature is stack widgets, where you can add multiples of widgets in one widget and swipe through to get more methods. And if you want to get other types of widgets, you can tap and swipe through to see your widgets. So our next feature is the back tap. So let's go to our settings and I'll show you guys on how to add back tap. So first thing we're gonna do is go to accessibility. Then next we want to go to touch, and after that we're gonna need to go to the bottom, and we're gonna notice an area written back tap. Double or triple tap at the back of your iPhone to perform actions quickly. So we're gonna go there. See, we have double tap and triple tap. So if I double tap my iPhone, it's gonna add up my volume since that's the one I've set up. So you can see my iPhone has added up its volume. So let's go to triple tap, where it is gonna take a screenshot. So you can see it has taken a screenshot, and the amazing thing is we can change whatever back tap we can use. We can scroll down, scroll up, we can add Shazam shortcuts, and I'm gonna be talking about the Shazam shortcuts after this. And then take a break. Other shortcuts as you can add classic invert, which changes the screen to invert. We have voice control and other features we can add in back tap. That's an amazing advantage we have in accessibility. So the next thing we're gonna talk about is Shazam shortcut. We can add this from the settings option. So guys, here is where we're gonna see how to add our Shazam shortcut at the control panel. So the first thing we need to do is head control center in our settings of our iPhone. So we're gonna hit that. We have entered the control center option and seen all the apps we've added to. We have toggled on our Shazam option. It is currently at the top. So let's go, and you guys can see the S Shazam on the top. So what this option does is, when you're playing a sound and you don't know what the title of the song is or who the song was played by, and the application you're using to view that song or website doesn't show the title or the name of the artist, you can just go swipe up to the control center, tap Shazam on, and it will recognize the music and take you to the Shazam website and show you what music, and you can stream it and download it. Isn't that a great feature we have here? So our next feature is power saving mode. In the iPhone 12 Pro Max we have the power save mode, and you can add it to your control panel by pressing the power on button, and it shall power on with the power button. So it will save accordingly much more power than leaving it off. So our next option here is shortcuts, app with an S and written shortcuts. Here you can add multiple of different shortcuts as you want. So the first thing you want to do on adding your shortcuts here is press the plus button on the top right corner of your iPhone. As you do that, it will take you to the new shortcut 1, which will be your current new shortcut. So the next thing you want to do here is add action. So we have multiple of actions here. We can do multiple of things, record a new video memo or send message to a particular person, and many more features. And you can also call someone with Face ID or call directly and SMS and send an iMessage or use an app. So as you guys can see, there are many ways we can use the shortcut app. So our next tip and feature is the SOS and power off button. Have the power on button on the side here. So what we're gonna do is press the power on button and the volume up button at the same time. So what this brings up is the emergency SOS option and slide to power off your iPhone. So if you're in an emergency mode, you just press the power up and power on button and enter emergency SOS. In the settings option where you've added the contacts where you want to immediately call it SOS, it will implement and call that now. So when you exit SOS mode, it will ask for your password, so we're gonna input our password back. So the next feature is to dark and implement the dark mode and light mode settings. So we're gonna need to go to settings. We are gonna head on to display and brightness. So while we head on to display and brightness, see, we can automatically set the light and dark mode to change during the day and night. So we are gonna be given an option down below to choose if we want to schedule it to sunset to sunrise, which it will change automatically, or you can just customize and schedule the time you want it to come on to dark mode and light mode. I've set light mode to 7 AM and dark mode to activate at 6 PM, so that's a great feature. So while we are in the daylight and it is not yet 6 PM, it's gonna stay in light mode, but when we reach 6 PM, it's going to automatically change to dark mode. And another feature we have is True Tone, which automatically enhances our display to satisfy the eye's needs, I guess, and this is quite a good advantage we have here, which will help the users who have problems with eyesight, I guess, and other features. So another feature we have is raise to wake up our iPhone. So you guys can see if we toggle this on, when our iPhone is down and we raise it, it will automatically recognize that it is picked up and it will track for Face ID and open up. So our next feature we have here is view. So we have standard mode and zoom mode, which enhances the iPhone size in display, zoom, which is the text, the time and the home screen, and also the application, which is a great feature. Most people will recommend zoom mode and standard mode depending on their eyesight. Next we're going to go to battery. So we're gonna check out another feature which we have is checking out our battery percentage and scheduling and seeing our analytics of how much we've been on the screen and how much battery level we have. You can monitor your battery life and battery health by seeing all the applications you've been to recently and tracking every detail. See, we have another option here written battery life, which you can see your battery's maximum capacity. As you guys can see, my iPhone is 100% in maximum capacity since this is a new iPhone, but this will range in time, reducing depending on how long you've been using your battery and the number of battery cycles. So we are going to head back and we are going to look at the next feature. So the next feature is camera settings. So we are gonna need to go to camera in the settings option. This isn't in the camera app itself, so you're gonna need to go to settings to format your camera setting. So the first thing is formats. So this you will need to add up high efficiency mode, which enhances and reduces the file size to its capacity and brings out a high efficiency resolution to your photo and videos as well. So our next feature is we're gonna add Apple ProRAW, which is an amazing feature to automatically adjust your photo exposures. So that's a great feature. Next you're gonna go to recording videos. We have many options. We have 720p HD at 30 frames per second. We have 180p. We have at 30 frames per second, and we have 180p at 60 till 4K at 60 frames per second. So this varies between what type of recording format you need. The higher you go till 4K is the more storage it takes. So the best option in film recording, I would suggest for making films is 4K at 24 frames per second, which is regularly for recording films. And to get a proper slow-mo adjustment to watching and taking videos in fast motion like a football game or running around, so what you're gonna need to do is set it to 4K at 60 frames per second, which captures all the details in which the more movement is formed there. So next you're going to toggle up HDR video, which is going to enhance the videos recording up to 60 frames per second dynamic range, including Dolby Vision, which is an amazing video quality option. Next you're going to add up is frame per second auto option. So this automatically changes the frames per second depending on your environment. So you can toggle this off or set auto 30 frames per second or auto 30 and 60 frames per second, which is a great option to automatically change your iPhone settings. This is our full review of the iPhone 12 Pro Max, iOS 14.5, and that's the end of this. Okay guys, this will be the end of today's video, and hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and comment down below. Leave a subscribe to join the Shaun Reviews family today. See you guys in my next video. New here, my name is Shaun, and today in Shaun smack your head off. What? What sound?
The one for the camera.
I never removed. Roma, give.